Hey all, this is the Crazy Crow, and we are, as you can probably tell, in that frac shack, which is a little bit messy at the moment. I've taken lots of pictures and little snippet videos of this in the making, so you will see the whole video of this eventually. What you can see here, if you've watched before, I am running the solution and conductors into the wood. I thought, as this is only a small piece of wood, shouldn't take too long to soak in or do the frac. I just thought I'd run you through it. Again, some of the videos are so long because the pieces are so big. And again, I don't get to post all of them, so I thought, hey, why not? We'll make a short, sweet, and hopefully insightful and fun video for everyone. Rub this into absolutely everything because it does tend to put the colour on the wood. Tends to darken it quite a lot once you've fracked it. So we want this as even as possible, so it's uniformed, and then afterward we can take it back. And just in case safety was a question, look at these bad boys. I've just bought myself a new pair of gloves because stupidly I found a very small hole in those. It was very small, but it was leading up the arm here, and it was certainly closer than here, so we invested in a new pair. These are by no means cheap either. They're I think they're Gaunties. You can see down there, class 3. These will take some serious voltage. I think I could probably hug a pylon with these. Well, hold a pylon. Let's maybe not go hug. Hold a pylon, and I reckon I'd survive, according to labels. But anyway, like I say, this is soaking. It really isn't going to take too long at this point for this to soak in. You can see this wood has been so dry that it's thirsty. It may do what it sometimes does, which is zap the moisture out of it as I'm frying it. But again, we're not going to know for a few minutes. You can see how much that's drank already. I don't know if you can get it in the right light there. I know it still looks wet, but you can very much see the thirstiest point. I've been sanding this thinking, no, it wouldn't be too bad, but like I say, it's been so dry and sat for so long, it is as hard as heck. I don't think it's actually going to be a clock afterward. It might well be a weapon, but I'm aiming for a clock. So right, come on, let's put a little more. Once I've got this in play, I'm just going to pull my sleeves down, get these big bad boys on. Yep, foot pedal in place. Let's go. Actually quite difficult to hold these with the new gloves. This is my first frac with. I think what we're going to try and do, span from that centre. This is very, very nice. There'll be some beautiful burn patterns on this. Look at it, guys. Yeah, very pleased. Very pleased with the burn on this. It's going to be beautiful. It's actually already looking like a bonsai. If you've listened to the other ones, I tend to go on and say it all the time, but it reminds me of like a thought happening, like a brainstorm, like neurons firing in your brain. It's just beautiful. It really is beautiful. And you can see it drying and zapping the moisture out of it. And do you know what? I think we're going to leave that as is. I was going to put some more at the top point here. That's going to be 12, but I'd like it to be kind of negative. My initial plan was to put dark spots where 12, 6, 3 and 9 were. But to be honest, I think I'm quite happy with the 3 and 9. It gives an indication of where things should be. Let me just put these down and turn this off completely off. So there's absolutely no way of shocking myself. Yeah, right, just so I show you. Look, no more. I can now take these monsters off. Really good. Hard to grip. Intricacy is not the easiest thing with those, but we will survive. Like I say, this is like, can you see the heat coming through it there? Actually steaming. But yeah, the burn is lovely. It flows beautifully across it. I think once I've got this scrubbed out, it's going to look very, very nice. You know what? These patches out while it's wet, and then I'll wash it straight off. And then if the colours aren't nice afterward, or the staining isn't good afterward, I can bleach it while it's still wet after the wash stage. Let that soak in, wait for a little while longer, put the second bleaching agent on, let the reaction happen, and the bleaching bring the wood back to the original colour, or somewhere near, depending on bleaching times and intensity. There you go, that's my wire brushes, lots of them. Right, that's part of it. Right, I'm going to go and wash this off. I will be back post haste. Right, I'm back. Told you I'd be quick, didn't I? Wasn't even a split second. Really was. However, you can see already how dark and how bad the staining is, even when wet. It's going to be quite bad. Again, it's not going to be able to dry so I can work it, but this is hopefully going to give it me enough so you can just see on the camera that beautiful patterning. I think that is absolutely gorgeous. I think that's going to be a stunning clock. Back all rated out, ready beautifully. I'll sit the piece in there. This is the clock mechanism. You can see flat piece is going to sit at the bottom there. And before you say it looks off center, but it's not, there's a reason for it, and I'll show you any moment. This is strategic, guys. Oh, there you go, there you go. There you go, you can see she's slightly off center, but if it were level, same as this side, we wouldn't be able to get to the motion. So there you go. It was with good reason and intention that there is a little more space this side. Anyway, there you go. So with that on there, we have an array of hands to choose from. I've got a few mechanisms and a few different sets of hands to go with, different lengths to see which one works better with the off-center round. However, that is the clock. I'm now going to have to wait for ages, or it's going to feel like ages for that to dry. As is, I think it looks absolutely lovely. And when it's dry and I'm finished playing with it some more, it's going to look lovely again. I'm definitely going to bleach it, so I'm going to turn the camera off now, get into all of that. We'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. If you have, it's Crazy Crow. Follow for more.